Darren Shriver has sensed harmless spirits in his house until now.
I was laying in bed one morning. I had worked night shift. All of a sudden, I felt my leg jerk. Something grabbed my leg and pulled me halfway down the bed. To pull me, it took some force. I felt like this thing's getting physical. I remember feeling like a heat sensation on my leg, and I looked down and there was like a reddish print, like a hand print.
What the? Darren is alarmed. If the ghosts of the family who died tragically are haunting his home, why are they turning on him? Or is something darker at work?
I knew then we were dealing with something that was not on the good side of nature.
Not wanting to alarm his wife, Jamie, Darren decides to keep the incident to himself. A few weeks after the attack, Darren is plagued by recurring nightmares.
He always had these dreams that something was after him. You know, like those dreams where you actually feel like you're awake the whole time. You know, so it was like he wasn't sleeping. He would just wake up exhausted. And you get to that point of exhaustion and it affects everything else.
You okay?
I just had a bad dream.
Same one?
Yeah, it's the same one.
Well, you don't have to snap my head off.
I'm sorry, I'm just really tired. Can we try and get some sleep?
He would, you know, say things to upset me and I would just, you know, fire back. And I mean, I don't know how many times we just exploded in screaming, and we're not those people.
I didn't say anything because I didn't want to worry Jamie. But something was in that house at that time that was trying to communicate with me or scare the living hell out of me.
Marie loved to play outside in the backyard. She had a driveway she could ride her bike on. She had a swing set. As long as she was outside, she was happy.
And the backyard proves to be the perfect playground for neighborhood kids.
Connie with my pinkies. Like that. Pop! I'm ready! This is fun.
There was one day Marie was playing. I went to go check on her.
My second favorite color is green.
She was having a conversation.
Hey, sweetie. Who are you talking to?
My friend Jackson.
Jackson, huh? Where's Jackson from?
He lives here.
Oh, in the neighborhood. Well, that's nice.
In that moment, I was really starting to get excited. She was playing with the neighborhood kids because she was adjusting.
You know, next time he comes to play, I'd like to meet him. Come on, let's go get some lunch.
To the Barbers, The neighborhood is finally starting to feel like home. Until a few nights later.
When I woke up, I was scared to death. I couldn't fathom somebody beating on somebody's wall, you know, in the middle of the night. It sounded like somebody's hand was hitting the side of the house.
What? What's going on?
Did you hear that banging on the wall?
What banging?
Something banged on the wall.
I was still kind of groggy because I was woke up from a dead sleep. It took me a few seconds to register what she was trying to tell me. She was hearing banging.
Honey, maybe it's just some kids playing ball outside. It's okay. All right? It's okay. I'll go take a look around.
I went into protective mode. I've checked room after room. There was nobody outside. There was nobody in the house. I couldn't come up with anything. I didn't find anybody.
Okay.
Last time you were in front of a campfire, you were in diapers.
Was I?
That's right.
Over the next few weeks, while the family deals with David's recurring nightmares, they begin to notice something else. His sister Aaliyah is growing withdrawn.
Aaliyah was a very bubbly, social, butterfly kind of child, and she started to pull away a little bit.
Aaliyah, are you gonna join us?
Aaliyah.
Can't you see that I'm busy?
Whoa.
God.
Sorry.
Just leave me alone.
Aaliyah's parents are shocked by her behavior and hope it's temporary.
We figured it was a phase that she would eventually move out of.
But Aaliyah's anxiety only grows worse.
When I was in my room, I felt like something was there. Felt like I was being watched. didn't feel like myself. Something in my brain was telling me all this crazy stuff that I usually would never do. Like something was trying to control me.
For weeks, Amanda Morrison has been worried about her 12-year-old daughter, Aaliyah.
Aaliyah. Sweetie, it's time to get up, okay? It's time for school. Aaliyah? Aaliyah? Honey! Leah! What happened?
She was shaking and she was crying and she was very distressed. I knew it wasn't like a joke. She was like really, truly scared. I saw the words, "Help me," carved into her headboard.
Oh my God. Baby.
She started crying and she says, "I don't even know why that just happened." It was like she blacked out.
We started to become more concerned that this was a more serious, major depression that she was going through.
As Nate Morrison prepares to sell the home of his wife's ill relative, he can't shake the feeling he's not alone.
I turned around and saw a tall, shadowy figure. It looked like it was a human shape, only much taller and much darker. It was not friendly.
Oh, are you okay? What's wrong?
He looked completely stunned, and I thought, oh my God, is my husband having a heart attack or something? Because he looked visibly white.
I saw something.
Oh, what?
It was this big shadow, and it was huge, and it was shaped like a person.
Okay. What was it?
It was something, okay? Look, I'm out of here. I gotta go.
Okay.
I gotta go.
We can leave. It's fine.
My husband's very analytical, and to see him scared, to know that he actually saw something, was very scary.
Amanda and Nate leave the house in the hands of William's new guardian and resume their normal routine. To this day, they have no idea if it ever sold.
Even though things didn't work out the way I had hoped with William, I had good intentions, but I was very glad to be over with it.
The responsibilities and obligations had been weighing on us. It was nice to not have a whole other house to take care of.
But little do the Morrisons know, their ordeal is far from over. Eight-year-old David plays with a secret souvenir taken during William's house cleaning.
I found this necklace with a snake around it. It had lots of scales. I thought it was really cool looking, and I thought I could show my friends. I wanted to keep it to wear it to school.
Hey, you still awake? It's lights out, okay? It's a school night. Nate, Nate, wake up.
What?
I think something's wrong with David. Sweetie?
Mom!
What's wrong? Calm down. Calm down. Calm down.
It was,
He was crying or yelling, saying that he had a nightmare.
I was very scared, but I can't really remember the details. I just knew that it felt very real to me.
Sounds like it was just a bad dream.
No, it was...
I figured that if he wasn't remembering, it couldn't be that serious. And kids having nightmares is a fairly common thing.
16-year-old Nolan Lidoff has interacted with ghosts since he was a little boy. But a gift that was once innocent and comforting has attracted unbridled evil.
It changed form and it actually looked like kind of like a gargoyle-like figure. It had the claws and it was all hunched up on the ceiling. And then it just kind of went straight up and through and disappeared. I'd never seen anything like that. It was just so large and so close and so sudden. It just took me off guard. This was like the first moment where it ever went, this is what I look like, here I am, this is what you're going against. It scared me. I wasn't ready for that, and I just kind of kept that in. I didn't tell anybody about that experience.
Although Nolan decides to keep the terrifying experience to himself, his mother also has the ability to sense the presence is back.
It wasn't the same feeling that the house had always had before. I knew it was there, but it never made itself seen to me. I mean, I just had the feeling.
For the last few months, the Lidoffs have been in constant contact with Melissa and Wesley Fox of Branson Paranormal. Now, the family asks them to come investigate the house.
My first initial feeling when I walked into the house was very uncomfortable. You could cut the tension in the house with a knife. Not necessarily between the family members, but just in general, it was very tense feeling, very heavy, and you feel like you can't breathe. It's something that is not normal in a home.
When we found out that the activity had not stopped at Nolan's family's house, we didn't know if the family maybe didn't do the blessing correctly or if it's just a very strong demon.
It was definitely time for an investigation.
Thanks for coming. We think that the demon is still here. We can feel it. Right, Nolan?
Yeah. So the scratching sounds have continued. What about knocking sounds, growling? Where do you want to start?
In the basement.
There was actually one particular location in the house that was worse than all of the others. It was downstairs in the basement. It was by Nolan's bedroom. Nolan's room was uncomfortable as well. But there was a little area of the basement that was very uncomfortable. I did not like to go back there. It was a sense of dread. Evil is the easiest way to put it.
You got something? What are you sensing?
This is it. It was very much a hot spot in the basement. My theory on spots like that is that's where the demonics concentrate a lot of their time. Planning an attack. You know, it's kind of like where your home base is.
But the demon doesn't stay in one place for long.
I could feel the entity anytime I would go into one room, it would run to another room. It was hiding. It did not want me to get a good look at it. I was outside looking at the trees, looking at the yard. There's one particular tree which I saw from the back of the house. The tree kind of creeped me out a little bit.